Hello, welcome to Antics, also known as Rascally Rabbitry. We raise New Zealand's and standard Rexes. However, we do have one mini Rex for sale. Her name is Crescent. She's the sweetest sweetheart of the bunch. I honestly really don't want to see her go, and won't be sad if it takes a while for her to sell. But, you know, don't have the space for a mini Rex project like I thought I did. And I just generally prefer my New Zealands and my standard Rexes. Alright. And, that would be our rooster. We have 16 hens currently, and one rooster we're going to butcher. He is very aggressive, very mean. This is a last resort butcher. Because we really didn't want to. But he pushed the buttons when he aimed for my face. With his spurs and his wings. I had some scratches a few weeks ago, but they're all healed up now. And I don't do the chore with the rooster anymore. He's in his own pen, separated from the ladies. Anyway, I will do an introduction of all of our rabbits. Just a short one. I'll go probably tomorrow morning. I'll go in and I'll do a deeper introduction to each rabbit, and I'll show you our morning chores. I can't show you the evening chores today because that'd be too much for one video. But like I said, here's Crescent. She's a booted black otter mini Rex. She's a doe, if anyone's wondering. Ooh, the hens got mean for a second. I'm gonna put her up, and then I'll show you guys our setup, and I'll introduce you to the names, gender, and color. Welcome back. This is Stormy. He's our broken chestnut New Zealand buck. And a quick glimpse at all of their setup is these hutches. I don't know how long in total or how wide in total it is, other than like 3 feet or something like that. But each hole, which is each cage for each rabbit, is 3 feet by 3 feet by 16 inches high. We would love to go taller, even though this is pretty tall for what we see. We have bigger cages than most people would give a New Zealand and a standard Rex. But we're happy with that. We will give them as much space as they need. If we see a rabbit that's going to get to 14 or 15 pounds, we are going to build it a cage bigger than these. Definitely. They get unlimited hay and about a cup of pellets a day. And they get unlimited water. Fresh water dumped once a day so it can be refilled. And that's universal to all the rabbits. They get a tarp and a roof. Typically, this is a roof. Plastic or tin. We haven't decided what we're going with. We're seeing which rabbits deal better in the summer and which ones deal better in the winter with this. But they have a tarp. It's currently on the ground too. It was a wind blocker for the winter time. It's starting to be spring, so we're taking it down. Because if you keep it up forever, it'll wind up just overheating the bunnies in summer. And right now we have a litter of babies we really don't want to overheat because Mama is amazing and pulls lots of fur. Anyway, let's go on to our next introduction. This is Stratus. I can never get pictures of her on my Facebook. She does not want to stay still for them unless I'm videotaping. So, anyway, this is Stratus. She's a red-eyed white New Zealand. She's had a litter for us in the past, raised 6 of 7. And she's about a year old. All of the ones in this cage are about a year old. She's the oldest. We got her first, and then we got these two from a different litter a month later. Now, let's move on to these two. This one. This is an empty cage. This is Petite. She is our blue Charlie New Zealand. She came from 4-H show lines, and she gets free fed right now. She just transitioned to free feed. And she has a litter of 9 in there. None were DOA, none have died. They have all survived, and they have big fat bellies. I'm so happy, and I'll even show you guys at the end of this video a video of them. Let's move on to the next one. We're moving on to the standard Rexes now. This is Deity. I am surprised she is out. Let's see if we can get a better picture of her. Deity. Deity. Nope, she ain't gonna come out. Probably when I set it down, she will. She is our, she's about 10 to 11 months old. She's a Blue Otter Standard Rex, and she's a doe. Not much to say about her other than she's absolutely exquisite, and she's basically perfect to me. But that's me as a rabbit owner, just thinking all my rabbits are perfect and no flaws. But she has no miscolored nails. Her teeth are perfect. Her eyes are the correct color. Her ears are perfect and proportionate to her head. She's got a nice body if she wasn't a bit fat. She gained weight on part of my fault. I free fed for a while, wanting to do an experiment, and some of the herd gained weight really quickly, and I did not like that because they were gaining fat, not muscle, not what I wanted. I wanted them to gain the right kind of weight, not unhealthy weight. And she's kind of stuck around with it. She's the last remaining, other than my inside doe, Harley. Those two are the last remaining of my experiment to keep that gained weight. But she's losing it, slowly but surely. And I'm not doing anything extreme to make her lose it. If it takes a while for her to lose it, oh well. If she can't go to the show because she can't lose it fast enough, oh well. There's always another show season. And if we look over here, this would be Baby Doll's cage. She's right here. She's an utter sweetheart. She's a chocolate otter standard Rex doe. And with her, she's the sweetest doe we've got, other than Crescent. Because Crescent you can carry around all day, she would not care. This doe right here will let me pick her up, flip her onto her back, press on her feet just gently, of course, to check her and see if she had pinched hips or anything like that that would make childbirth hard. And she lets you open her mouth to check her teeth. She lets you pose her. She's very, very easy to handle, and I'm super proud to have a rabbit like her. She makes me look good on the judge table. She's not a homegrown girl, but she comes from Simone. I'm gonna butcher that last name if I say it, and I'm not gonna. I should introduce our new buck that I got today at 10:45 a.m. Let's see. He's hiding back there. This is Apollo. He is enjoying his hay. He is a broken chocolate otter standard Rex. He's only about 2.5 months old. Not even 2.5. We're pushing it with a half. But Then we've got Crescent, of course. She's in a hutch we're going to retire the very moment she's sold. The reason she's not in one of these new cages is because we need that cage over there by Petite to put her bucks in. We're moving Stratus to the end over here next to my new buck so that Eclipse can have her bucks right next to her. So she's never truly separated until butcher day. So we don't even know if we're going to butcher or just completely sell the whole entire litter. It just depends on how things turn out. But yes, our New Zealands are meat rabbits. And our standard Rexes are show rabbits. The difference being is we raise for certain traits in the standard Rex that we wouldn't in our meat rabbits. Meat rabbits, we go for loin. We go for, well, you do loin in standard Rexes too, but we go for weight that may exceed the maximum of the breed. We go for size. Again, bigger than the maximum of the breed. We go for friendliness, which you go for universally. But basically just meat traits versus show traits. I don't know exactly what all those traits are, so I can't do a video on that. But it would be wonderful if one day I could. I think that's just it for our setup today. I will show the chicken setup tomorrow, and I'll show you our morning chores. Hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully this video, was good enough to deserve a like and a subscribe. Thank you, and hope you enjoyed watching. Alright, here you guys go. As promised, I'll show you that we have 3 broken blues, and the rest of the 9 are broken blacks or steels. We have no clue yet, but they're so cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Ooh, this is a chunky boy. Chunky boy. Or girl. We don't know yet. Alright. There's all our little wigglies. Let's put them back so that Mama doesn't worry about their health. But look at that. Look at that blue. It's such a nice, rich color. And no, they're not pedigreed, if anyone's wondering. Okay, let's take all this and cover them up. All right, have a good day.